range, her three-point shooting overall, her flair for testing her range every night and knowing that the other team's going to try to take it away, and she's fearless.
Curious about the recent buzz surrounding Caitlin Clark? Today, we're diving into how NBA stars react to Caitlin Clark bullying. This issue has stirred up conversations about respect, rivalry, and resilience, with some of the NBA's biggest names stepping in to support Caitlin and call out the unfair treatment she's been facing. In this video, we'll break down what top NBA players have to say about Caitlin's situation, explore the messages they're sending, and see how their voices are helping shape a better environment for young athletes. Stick around, there's a lot to learn from their powerful insights. 1. The rise of Caitlin Clark and why it matters. Before we get into the NBA stars' reactions, let's talk about why Caitlin Clark has captured the sports world's attention. As one of the most talented and competitive players in women's college basketball, Caitlin Clark has been dominating the court with her remarkable skills, resilience, and fierce determination. From setting scoring records to leading her team to major victories, she's inspired countless fans and athletes. But with success often comes criticism, and in Caitlin's case, it's gone beyond that. She's faced bullying from fans, opponents, and even from certain circles online. The intensity of this backlash has raised questions about double standards in sports, especially when it comes to how male and female athletes are treated differently. Many NBA players see this, and they're using their voices to stand up for her, recognizing that Caitlin's struggles are a reflection of larger issues that young athletes face today. So why do NBA stars care so much about Caitlin's story? Let's break down their responses and the key takeaways for anyone who's faced unfair criticism. 2. LeBron James speaks out on support and respect in sports. Now, one of the biggest names to weigh in on Caitlin's situation is none other than LeBron James. Known for his incredible career and his influence both on and off the court, LeBron is no stranger to criticism and intense public scrutiny. He's used to navigating that pressure and knows how much it can weigh on an athlete, especially a young one like Caitlin Clark. LeBron's message was simple but powerful. He emphasized the importance of respect in sports and called out the unfair treatment that Caitlin has endured. Athletes work hard to get where they are, and they deserve respect for that effort, LeBron shared in a recent interview. He acknowledged that competitive spirit and rivalry are part of sports, but there's a fine line between rivalry and disrespect, especially when it crosses into bullying. His support for Caitlin highlights the need for empathy and understanding, particularly for young athletes navigating high-stakes environments. LeBron's words resonate not just with Caitlin's fans, but with anyone facing adversity. By standing up for Caitlin, he's reminding everyone that true sportsmanship isn't just about winning. It's about uplifting one another, even in the face of rivalry. 3. Steph Curry on the importance of mentorship for young athletes. Next, let's look at Steph Curry's response. As someone who's earned a reputation for both his skill and humility, Steph knows the value of mentorship and leading by example. He's seen the impact that role models can have on young athletes, which is why he felt it was important to support Caitlin through this challenging time. In a recent interview, Steph mentioned how young athletes need encouragement rather than discouragement. He praised Caitlin's incredible talent and expressed his admiration for her resilience. Steph shared that as someone who's faced his own share of critics, he understands how difficult it can be to stay focused when negativity is coming from all sides. His advice to Caitlin? Keep pushing forward and remember why she started playing in the first place. Steph's message reminds us all of the importance of mentors who guide, inspire, and protect the next generation. For Caitlin and young athletes everywhere, it's a reminder that there are people rooting for their success. Mentors like Steph Curry show that true champions lift others up, especially when the going gets tough. 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo's take on handling online hate. Giannis Antetokounmpo, widely recognized for his strength, relentless drive, and commitment to his craft, stepped up to support Caitlin Clark amidst her recent struggles with online criticism and bullying. As a superstar who's consistently in the public eye, Giannis knows all too well what it's like to have every move scrutinized, with both supporters and critics ready to voice their opinions. Over his career, he's learned how to handle both the praise and the negativity, a balance that has helped him maintain his focus and mental health through challenging times. Giannis recently shared his perspective, emphasizing the importance of tuning out the negativity and concentrating on the journey rather than the noise. He noted, "It's easy for people to throw hate from behind a screen, but it's not easy to put in the work that athletes do every single day." His message highlights the distance between the harsh critics and the real dedication required of athletes like Caitlin, who push themselves daily to achieve excellence. For Caitlin, who has been overwhelmed by a wave of online criticism, Giannis's words serve as a vital reminder. Not every voice deserves attention, and listening to the wrong ones can easily derail one's goals. Giannis also pointed out the importance of focusing on those who offer genuine support rather than being weighed down by detractors. His advice to keep sight of positive voices and remain grounded in one's purpose serves as invaluable guidance not only for Caitlin, but for anyone who has struggled with online negativity. Giannis's support for Caitlin is a powerful testament to the mental fortitude required to overcome online hate. His words make it clear that mental resilience is as crucial as physical strength, both on and off the court. 5. Kevin Durant's view on rivalries and respect. Kevin Durant, known for his intense competitiveness, had a different but equally meaningful message about Caitlin's situation. He addressed the idea of rivalry and the fine line between competition and hostility. In sports, rivalries fuel excitement, but Kevin pointed out that sometimes rivalry can be taken too far, especially when fans or players make things personal. Durant noted that Caitlin's drive and passion are qualities that should be celebrated, not condemned. Every great player has faced criticism, but it's up to us to respect the work that goes into being great, he shared. He mentioned that Caitlin's commitment to excellence is evident, and that's something everyone can admire, even in a rival. His message reminds us that respect is a cornerstone of sports, and even fierce competitors can show appreciation for one another. For Kevin, Caitlin's story serves as a reminder to young athletes everywhere. Rivalries can be healthy, but respect should always come first. His words emphasize that you can be a fierce competitor and still value the effort and skill of those you face on the court. 6. Chris Paul's insight on building resilience. Chris Paul, one of the NBA's most respected veterans, has a reputation for his leadership, grit, and resilience on and off the court. Known as a player who has seen the highs and lows of a long, storied career, Chris understands just how crucial it is to build a strong inner foundation to handle criticism and setbacks. When asked about Caitlin Clark's experience, Chris's response was rooted in empathy and wisdom gathered from years of navigating challenges in the public eye. Chris's message to Caitlin emphasized resilience, a quality he believes is fundamental to any great athlete's journey. Basketball isn't just a game of skill, it's a game of mental toughness, Chris shared in a recent interview. He highlighted that with every challenge Caitlin faces, she's gaining more mental strength and becoming a tougher, more adaptable player. Paul has seen firsthand that every great player encounters moments of adversity and that enduring these moments is part of the process of becoming a champion. For Caitlin, facing criticism, even unfair bullying can be transformed into a powerful tool to build resilience. Chris also offered valuable advice to young athletes watching Caitlin's journey. He reminded them that resilience isn't built during moments of ease, but through facing and overcoming challenges. Learning to deal with criticism, especially when it feels unjust, will only serve to strengthen Caitlin's skills and character in the long run. His words serve as a powerful reminder that inner strength, mental endurance, and the ability to persevere are just as important as physical skill in sports and in life. 7. Key takeaways. What young athletes can learn from NBA stars' support for Caitlin Clark. So, what can we learn from the NBA stars' support for Caitlin Clark? Each of these athletes, LeBron, Steph, Giannis, Kevin, and Chris, has faced their own unique struggles with criticism and public pressure. Their advice to Caitlin centers on resilience, respect, and staying true to oneself. They're teaching young athletes that no matter how tough things get, there's always a way forward. LeBron's emphasis on respect, Steph's advice on mentorship, Giannis's encouragement to ignore negativity, Durant's take on healthy rivalry, and Chris Paul's focus on resilience all come together to paint a powerful picture. It's clear that the NBA community sees Caitlin as more than just a talented player. They see her as a symbol of strength and determination. For any young athlete watching, Caitlin's story and the support from NBA stars are reminders that criticism is inevitable. but how you respond is what defines you. Athletes like Caitlin, who push through adversity, are the ones who ultimately inspire others. In a world where negativity is often amplified, these NBA stars are showing that there's always room for positivity, respect, and resilience. And there you have it, an inside look at how NBA stars are standing up against bullying and supporting Caitlin Clark. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, and there's always a community ready to uplift you. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering stories. Thanks for watching.